The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then. Well, here's a guy, Jim, whose position you would certainly understand, and indeed his club was your club also. What do you see as the key role for Trent Alexander-Arnold?
I don't think we've seen a defender, let alone a fullback, so technically accomplished as he is. His main job is in the final third, producing telling passes. Defensively, it's a weakness. Going forward, he's a gem.
Vinicius Junior. Baresi. Costa Curta. Lovely ball and a real chance now. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Tries to pass it through. And it's Iniesta. Picked out, he's had a shot! It's fallen kindly here. Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Number 33.
So, a breakthrough already. Thuram. Baresi. And it's Pirlo. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Costa Curta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Zaire Emery.
India are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Iniesta can so cleverly bypass the press. India do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Oh, super ball!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's a danger. There's the shot! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
India are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Thuram. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Alexander-Arnold is always looking to play quality balls. Iniesta. Fermin. Thuram makes the interception. Now it's Mbappe. Good ball, good take. Flings in across. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. So what can they make of this? That is a great pick out. Cleared without complication. That is ended up in no man's land. This is Romario. Romario! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Romario actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
India with the corner, they're first. It's a mighty effort! No mistake! And the comeback is complete! Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. India get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to...
Shoots! Really well taken goal. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
This is quite a battle.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Pele. Costa Curta. A probing pass, and he was quick to react. Fermin. Pele knocks it into space.
There will be 3 minutes.
Good take, and is he in? Robertson, ball's played through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Mbappe ploughing through the middle. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. He's through here. And we've reached half-time. India are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. Barcelona get the ball rolling in the second half. Bastoni.
This is the time you need that pace.
Tries to play it through. Ah, that's a fine interception. So can they do it again? Oh, what goes for a shot! And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Zaire Emery. Vinicius Junior looking for options for movement. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. And he's quick to get it clear again. Iniesta has created one goal already.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Searching pass he's played there. Looking for the run. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. Real chance! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. India present their opponents with the best possible chance here. to turn a deficit into a lead. The comeback is complete. Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
The goal scorer for Barcelona after 56 minutes is number 19, Yamal.
Barcelona take the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
And here's Romario. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Fermin, Mbappe, and into the grateful arms of the keeper. India disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Iniesta. Now there's a fine ball. Chance for a shot! And yes, it's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
After 63 minutes is number 19, Yamal.
Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Thuram. Costa Curta. It could be in, just about within shooting range. Too close for comfort. Not the most accurate pass. Great vision. Look at the specs. Tries a shot! It's a goal! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
India get themselves back into contention.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Yamal is onto this. Climbs up big! Oh, taken with style! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
71 minutes is number
2 goals
10,
on the day, and he may not yet be done. Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's burst through. A lot of space ahead of him. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's through, now is he in? And he's managed to get rid. Now it's Romario. He's having a go! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, I think it's great. He's showing plenty of fight here. You want that to spread throughout the team now.
Takes a shot! He scored! Back to within 1! Interesting! An act of charity gratefully received.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Now he's got space here.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Vinicius Junior. Barcelona have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Robertson is having a shot! He should have put that one away.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Costa Curta is there, and he can get that clear. India are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Pele.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
It's a pretty loose pass. Moved on forwards. Pirlo. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Huang Hee-chan. Romario.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's been played through. Lopez. Oh, sweet feet. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Threads one in. Pass is just off target. Lam. So that's it. It is all over. India pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. Your reflections then, Jim?
India never really got into this game. I think conceding early as they did seemed to completely undermine whatever had been put in place before they left that dressing room, and they just didn't readjust to it at all.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Red and black wherever you turn. The San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. And we're underway. Well, here is one of the undoubted golden boys of Spanish football, the man from Madrid, the one they call El Niño.
Fernando Torres, absolutely one of the best finishers around. So strong, so quick. I'm expecting them to sit deep to try and nullify his pace here, but even then, it's going to be tough to defend against him.
Lam, Thuram, Costa Curta, Pele going face to face with his great rival, opts for safety, to Thuram, Hernes, Baresi, Costa Curta, out to the left it goes. Beckenbauer making good progress on the right-hand side. Beckenbauer proves just a little bit too strong. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And it's Mendes. Pirlo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He has a look up. And he skips past his man. Hernes! Oh, it's hit the post. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Now it's Torres. Milan looking to pass their way through. That's a shade optimistic. Lam is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Pirlo. Hwang Hee-chan.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Modric. It's a really well-measured ball. It is a corner. India with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. So it's going to be another corner. India have their second corner now. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Nice bit of trickery. And it's Modric. Maradona. And this is... Can he finish? Goal! Milan! Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push.
And a shot! Contact was certainly crisp, didn't quite come off.
Well, the way the ball sat up, he thought he had a decent chance, and to be honest, so did the rest of us.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, that's well spotted. Passing nice and neat. Romario to Lam. No, that's been intercepted. Well, that is one way to stop him. Modric. And it's Maradona. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Messi.
India truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Beckenbauer. And Mendes. Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. Tries a shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
And it's Messi. Oh, good spread. He's in plenty of space here. And back out it comes. Pirlo.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Lam. And he's made sure that's not getting through. It's a pretty loose pass. And the half-time whistle goes. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And the second half gets underway.
India can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And it's Forlan. Milan finding their passes.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And here's Forlan. Maradona. He's had a shot! Forlan. Hernes. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, there's the clearance. Roberto Carlos. It's run loose here. Could be danger here. The ball has bounced loose now. Can he finish? It's a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
That's a good run down the left. It's a good spell of possession, this. And a chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Nice looking ball. No, it's come to nothing. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
India clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And he's there to make the challenge. Beckenbauer cuts it out. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Little pass back. Now it's Maradona. Has a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 23.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Messi. Numero 18. Fernando Torres. Numero 9.
Milan couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Oh, that's ambitious.
Il numero 77. Il numero 19. Il numero 99.
India perhaps contemplating their next change here. Costa Curta. Looking for a runner. That is good alertness. De Bruyne. Yamal. He has found the way through. Great chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Just cruising. They are cruising. And the lead is extended still further. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
A case now of complete control. Bellingham. Maradona. This looks promising. It's gone for a throw-in. And here's De Bruyne. And it's Maradona. That's tidy. In with the challenge. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Yamal.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Not the most accurate pass. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And it's De Bruyne. Oh, this looks sharp.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
That's a throw. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. India cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
India desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.